What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Rollerblading is Still Fun podcast. My name is Josh Navarfar, the creator of the Rollerblading is Still Fun YouTube channel. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Rollerblading is Still Fun, and with me are my co-hosts.
Yo, what's up? Jose Arce, Good Kid, Mad Lady. What it do?
Hey everybody, Brady Johnston.
First time Chase Rushing.
And where can people find you, Chase?
Oh, on Instagram at Chase D Rushing.
All right, excellent. If for any reason y'all can't hear anybody, just be sure to let us know in the chat. We'd appreciate it. Okay, so before we get started, we're going to go and announce the raffle. Brady, you want to grab one of those shirts?
Yeah.
We were raffling from the last, the Win ones. We were raffling one of Julian Ball's company shirts, Win. All you had to do to enter was leave a comment on the last video. Volume is way better this time. Okay, sweet. Thanks, Joseph. So we're going to go ahead and pull that up. So these are all the people that left comments on the last video. Oh, let me cut back to the t-shirt real quick. There we go. Alrighty. All right. So let's go ahead and spin the raffle and see who wins. All right, we got Dustin X. You are the winner of a Julian Ball brand Win t-shirt. So be sure to get at me on Instagram. Shoot me a message. Let me know where you live. We have size large and medium. So hopefully one of those fits you. If for any reason that's not one of your sizes, just let me know and I'll find something that will fit, and we'll send you a t-shirt of some kind. So thank you very, very much, Dustin. Again, get at me on Instagram. And you are the winner of the t-shirt. All right. So before we get started, we do have a couple sponsors for tonight's podcast. So I do want to talk about 1418 Coffee. They are a coffee shop here in historic downtown Plano, and they have some of the best coffee that you could get. So if you are in the Plano area, that's in Texas, be sure to check out 1418 Coffee. They are actually right next to Carrier Skate Shop. They do have all types of coffee drinks. They got a really nice lounge where you can hang out and chill on your laptop, Wi-Fi. They do have pastries. They got food, all types of goodies. That's 1418 Coffee. We're drinking it right now. Get to it. We're all got hooked up right now with it. It's delicious.
Yep. Absolutely. I've been getting it every week before the podcast, so this is a cool partnership.
I got an Americano decaf with a little bit of cream. Probably one of the best ones I've ever had. What are you drinking, Brady?
Americano, just by itself.
And decaf too. Americano. It's good.
What you got, Jose? Apple juice?
Yeah, they sell apple juice right there too.
Yeah, Jose got the apple juice.
I got that big apple juice.
But yeah, definitely check out 1418 Coffee Shop here in historic downtown Plano, right next to Carrier Skate Shop. And then we do also want to talk about F4W. So these are some cats out of Chicago, and they do some awesome rollerblading products. Let me go to their shop real quick. So here we go. So they do these really cool parody, old school rollerblading logo hoodies and sweatshirts. So like they got the old school Send It, but it says Send It. They got the old school Pawn logo, the F4W, their shop logo. Really cool stuff. The Medspin shirt from Medium is super cool. And they are actually going to be sponsoring our raffle this week. So what you want to do to enter the raffle, just like last time, just be sure to leave a comment on this video, and we're going to hook you up with the cats down at F4W. And you can find their website at feetandfourwheels.com. But some super cool stuff. Definitely check them out. There is a promo code to use, so be sure to type in promo code RBISF to get 10% off of your order. And that will be available until next Friday, next week when we do the stream. But some really cool stuff. They got a lot of cool stickers, t-shirts, hoodies. This one's my favorite right here. Very nostalgic. But that's F4W Athletics. Their website is feetandfourwheels.com. And I will have a link down in the description for their shop so you can check it out. As soon as we finish the stream, I'll be sure to add that to the description. So thank you very much for y'all down there for coming through and hooking us up with the raffle prize for this week. You'll be able to pick which shirt you want, pick a color and size, and they will send it to you. So thank y'all very much for that. All right. So with that being said, we are going to go ahead and... Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Rob Leishman. He said, do they ship to Canada? I'm sorry. They are only shipping to the United States. So with that being said, you do have to be in the United States to win this raffle. If for any reason, again, like if you aren't able to win the raffle prize, I'm going to take care of you one way or another. So if we'll put you in the raffle, if you win and you're overseas, I'm going to hook you up with something from RBISF. I'll get you a t-shirt and some stickers. And then we'll just spin again, make sure we get somebody local, but they do only ship to United States. So thank you for bringing that up, Rob. You just saved me from getting myself in trouble. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start with some Instagram clips. So let's jump right into it. All right. I don't even remember what all I saved. Okay. So this is from Juice from Razors. And this is a really dope clip. I kind of feel bad because I hated on this guy's section a couple podcasts ago, but I was being a little hard on him. But he is sick. I mean, have y'all...
Yeah, he got some dope style.
I don't know if that's his baby or who baby dad is, but someone's calling me. Hold on.
No, he was on the Solomons for a while.
Really?
Yeah, like an older pair, and then I think before these Murdas.
Okay. Yeah, he started skating the Genesis.
Yeah, the Genesis. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the Genesis
With
skate.
the
the Murda skate.
that reflector on him.
Did y'all say where he's from?
I don't know where he's from. I don't even know his real name.
I believe. Boston?
Yeah, I heard like Boston, East Coast, dude.
Boston has some really cool spots. I feel like there's not a huge scene there. When I think of Boston, I think of like Gabe Holm, and who else really?
I don't know anybody from Boston, to be honest.
Yeah.
I know they have the Boston Leap, their own little leap of faith. I think it was gnarly.
Oh, for real? I just wanted to shout this guy out because I kind of gave him a hard time on his edit last time, but he's dope.
That was dope.
Sick style.
Joe Rogan's from Boston. Heard he used to roller skate.
Oh yeah.
And then also Bill Burr.
Yeah.
I love Bill Burr. He's hilarious.
He used to roller skate too.
He put a
He
pretty
threw all
big
the skates in the ocean.
yeah, he put a pretty big dent on rollerblading with that joke.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yes.
Mesmer posted these, the Throne Teams 3. Oh, are these new?
No, that was one I was about to ask. Like, are they just promoting it just to continue promoting it? Because I mean, I know this has already come out.
Yeah, I didn't think they were new, but they're sick. They posted them. Wanted to pull them up. Mesmer's dope ass company. Actually, Chase did some artwork for their John Bolino skate. We're gonna get into that once we get to talking to Chase. Let's see.
Cool, looking at chrome parts.
I love the bottom of them, the sole plates.
Yeah.
This is Bobby Spaz just doing some super clean tricks. If y'all haven't seen Inferno yet, he's got a section in Inferno. What was their newest video called? The newest edit we just watched, like
Life or to
with him and Niels and
It was Inferno, but I don't know.
That was Inferno.
oh, that was Inferno?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that video called that they're all in? Or is Inferno like a brand that they
No, Inferno is the name of the video, I believe.
No, I think Inferno Skate is like a. Is it not Bobby's brand? I don't know. I thought it was like a brand, and then it seemed kind of like it was like a crew kind of thing.
That's what I was thinking.
But I don't know for sure. Anybody in chat know?
Wow.
Let us know. We don't know shit about rollerblading.
Hey,
We sound like rooks.
old
but-
school. We got.
Bobby Spaz, he's skating for Undercover now, so congratulations to him. I hear they have a pretty rocking team right
But
now.
from what I'm aware of, I think Inferno was the name of like their little edit video they made.
That's what it seemed like.
Yeah. And he had a part, Yuto had a part, and Nils had a part.
those are so sick.
Hey,
Yeah.
real
And then everyone else had like parts in between. I think that kid from Sematics as well.
That real sick.
And then that
I can never
girl,
pronounce
that girl
his name.
from
Mesmer.
You'll notice the Rossi's team members really pushing the new sole plates. Like seems like every clip is making sure to like point out these soles are quote unquote a game changer, and I'm sure they really are. But I just think it's smart to really be like, look, there is something new to the M12. It's not just the same old skate you've already tried.
What's different about it is like bigger.
It looked. I know it's bigger. It seemed like, is there not an angled bit to it? It's kind of got an angle to it.
Is that the sole plate?
Yeah, that's
right now. That's the new one.
Teal ones have the new sole plate.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen it.
yeah.
Like
so it's
I haven't
bit
seen it
bigger,
like a picture of it.
and on both sides. So remember, her M12s had really small negatives. I believe they've increased on both sides, but I could be mistaken. I think there's an angled part to it as well.
It does look more wider.
Yeah, it's definitely
Because it
bigger
doesn't
sole.
match the skinniness of the boot.
Right.
Yeah, you
Like
kind
how
of,
it used to. It looked
you kind
more,
of flare out.
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
Looks good though.
Those skates are
Yeah,
sick.
it looks cool.
Yeah.
Is that the Nils boot? Or
No,
whose is
that
that?
Team. I think
It's a team.
it has a weird name, but we went over it a couple podcasts ago when we were talking about new skates and shit.
I forgot of it.
This is from Nickel and Dime Skate Shop. So they have a wheel that they put out. It's a 59 millimeter 89A, available in a few weeks. And one thing that's cool about this is $5 out of each set that's sold is going to go back to the Philippines to support their blading scene out there. So big ups to his name. What's the guy that owns Nickel? Alan. Big up to Alan. If you haven't seen the RBISF interview episode podcast a couple while ago, whenever me and Jose were just interviewing people in the beginning, we do an interview with Alan at Nickel and Dime Skate Shop. Definitely check it out. But he's doing big things over there.
And also check out his competition he's throwing in the Philippines. If anybody wants to donate, he has it up in his Instagram for Nickel and Dime. He's personally throwing a competition in the Philippines. So yeah, check it out.
Sweet.
Yeah, doing big things to help promote skating all over the world. Oh, so we went recently and skated this skate park out in Longview, Texas. So I just kind of wanted to bring this up and talk about the skate park if you're ever in that area. It's a cool skate park. It's wood. It's outdoor. It's on a parking lot. It's really like the quality of it's amazing. It's all skate light, which I don't know if you don't really see very much, at least not around here in Texas, especially Dallas. I think all over Texas, we mainly have concrete skate parks, but this skate park was a lot of fun. I did get broke off. I tried to drop into a ramp that wasn't a ramp and face planted from about 5 feet high. So that was not very fun, but skate park's cool. It's got some launch boxes, rails, big quarter pipes. If you're in the Longview area, definitely check that out. This was posted by our homie Colin, who just moved to the DFW area from Canada, right?
Yep.
Isn't that where he's from? Canada. Super cool cat, Colin. Shout out to you. We'll get you on stream soon. But yeah, just want to talk about this skate park. Check it out if you're in the Longview, Texas area. How far is that from Austin?
Very far.
Well, it's. I can't
Isn't
tell
it-
from
do
Austin.
we-
I know it's only 30 minutes from Tyler.
30 minutes from
Whatever
Tyler.
that means to Austin.
What highway was it off of?
Well, we took 80 to 20 out
80
of
to,
here.
oh, okay, yeah. 20.
Like you're going to Tyler, and at some point we got off. But I know it's 2 hours from Dallas. It was not a bad drive at all. Nice barbecue spot on the way.
Oh, yeah.
The park, I don't know if you guys were like this. When I walked up, I was looking for the little office or like the check-in because I've never been to a wood park that was free.
Yeah.
That was just kind of bizarre. But man, that was a really fun park. Unfortunately, we skated it just after it rained a little bit, so we didn't get to skate every bit of it. But what we did, it was just a really, really good time. I look forward to going back.
Yeah, definitely check it out if you're around the area. All right. Oh, what are you going to say, Jose?
I was gonna say that alley top horn. What was the big deal on that?
Oh, he wasn't. It didn't look like he was quite locked.
Oh,
Like he was
okay,
like
okay,
maybe
okay.
a half inch over the coping.
I think John's just going.
I thought it was okay, but
Yeah,
then when
but
you guys,
Fritzen-
I didn't want to dig deep, but I was like,
Wait, let's see.
okay.
We'll look at it. Look at it
Like,
together.
that doesn't count. I didn't lock or I didn't slide like half of it.
So he's talking about,
Was it like step
and
on
I
one foot?
dropped my front torque. I suck. But we're talking about Fritz's alley-oop top horn.
horn.
Sully was giving him some guff about it.
Yeah, I think it's after.
I don't know. It's hard to tell, but
It's just like
No,
it
I was
slides in, but I mean, to me,
shit, my alley-oop
would've
horn
taken
was
it.
locked
I was just trying to see
Yeah, there's
what
no
he
problem there.
did.
right here.
right here.
Oh shit!
You have to watch it. I
He
think
was
it's the
rolling.
first half, not
It does
the-
look a little roll.
Oh, good.
Ooh,
Oh,
Damn, my man's was rolling.
rolling. It's okay.
I liked it. I would have taken it.
He took it.
He took it.
I was up there. If you guys see me, I was sitting down up there, so I couldn't. It looked good from where I was
And
sitting.
Fritz isn't here to defend himself,
True.
unfortunately, but he might be. He might.
But
be
neither
in
is
later.
John. Neither is John.
Everyone clipped up, but I think everyone also kind of ate it in their own way.
well, it just rained.
Oh, yeah, we
it
ate
looks
shit.
like.
Yeah, it was just it had just rained the night before.
But it's not buckled or anything. It seemed
No.
like quality. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was good.
And we have the Crowder Power Blade contest going on this weekend. $1,000 prize, juniors, bladies, men. So good luck to everybody out there skating in the Crowder Power. Wish everybody kills it and nobody gets hurt. And looking forward to the edits.
Got some defenders in the chat. I love it. Fritz is in good company.
I saw those. this
I wish he
morning.
was here to see that.
For real.
Y'all are always just giving Fritz a hard time in the chat. Now y'all are holding him down.
All right.
These T-Neck skates posted these. These are pretty cool. I don't really know much about them. Let's see. Launching the T-Neck
They're over there.
58 V1.5 in stock and ready to ship at your favorite skate shop today. Available for $189. So they are a price point skate. I think T-Necks they're all price point skates. Do we have them over there? I know we had
the
some
pink one,
T-Neck.
huh? With the pink wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they might have sold those.
Anyways, these are pretty cool.
Like the thick white laces look sick with those.
Those big.
I like how the toe looks.
Yeah.
Like when you look down, it's a nice round,
I
and
see a
it
toe.
looks pretty cool.
yeah, they have a nice look down
Yeah.
profile to them.
Yeah.
I think the groove is
Pantsley?
pretty deep. Like look how deep it is, and it's pointy. It looks like you've been skating a ledge.
What
Like
are
the
those
the
Celtic?
Abo
Yeah,
frame.
that's what I was thinking of as the Celtic frames.
I tried those and I couldn't. I like Grant Hazelton.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thumped the table. He works really well with those, but I tried. It made no sense. Like Scott called me out like immediately. He's like, "You won't like those," and I was like, "What? I won't catch. Like, I'll be fine." And it was bizarre for me. I don't know.
It seems like I would just be bouncing back and forth between
T-Neck
the
got
walls.
me hitting handrails again.
Maybe you get
hitting
used to
straight
it.
and skate looks good on foot.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, they're good looking
I know what you
skates.
mean, almost just like
Oh yeah,
not slinky,
that's,
but yeah.
that's good to hear, Kevin.
I don't like how all of the axles are not symmetrical.
Oh, should we go back to it?
that's
You want to look at that?
it. They're all. It's not even like a cool asymmetry.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
We're lost.
Okay.
All right. So like, look, the middle wheels. Like, what's going on here?
Let me see.
I don't know. I never skated
Zoom in
the
on it.
frame yet.
I'm just
so-
mean like aesthetic wise.
Oh, because it spells out T-neck.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it
yeah.
does. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
The both spell out
Looks like
T-neck.
Pac-Man to me.
I can't I can only zoom in like on one thing. But yeah,
All right,
if
well,
you-
that makes sense.
See the
See,
T
that's cool.
N
Right.
E C.
Okay.
that
I
one's
take it-
a
I take it all
T.
back.
I think that's a pretty dope ass.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know.
I
It's
take it
got to
all
be
back.
expensive to produce because they have to.
No,
pay
just
for
make a
each one
bunch
of
of.
those.
Well,
but they
yeah,
have
you
to
can't make
have-
all the same. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously they're all the same. for
Four
each skate,
different.
but
I need
four different.
4,000 E's, 4,000
Yeah,
N's.
and then if you break an axle,
Oh yeah.
you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Oh, I never
Because you
thought
can't
about
just
that.
throw a random axle in there.
Man, just push one of them motherfuckers in and.
You have to like get a Dremel. And, like, carve out a
You know
hole.
what? Just get a blowtorch or a lighter, and then just put it in, and it'll just melt and
Like,
create.
get the plastic hot
It'll
and put
create
it
its
in.
own mold. You
Go
know.
into the mountains and find someone to whittle you an N.
Yeah.
Spark some sticks, man. Create a fire.
Yeah, Colin said these bolts was a bish.
The axle.
Yeah, if you're skating these and you've broken an axle, let us know what you did because, I mean, it's a great idea. It looks cool, but I didn't even think about that until just now.
Yeah, challenge accepted.
So we got more from Ali School. They're killing it.
You cannot break the axle.
I don't know who's going to be skating comps against these kids in the future, but y'all are screwed.
If not to say I curse a lot, but if I curse, is that
No, you can.
Yeah,
It's
it's fine.
okay.
You
You
can
can
cuss.
say what you want.
Yeah.
well,
Don't say anything racist.
no,
Cameras are on now, Chase.
no,
No, you
well,
can cuss,
'cause that
that's
shit was
fine.
crazy. That
Yeah.
she's wow, like I don't know,
Yeah, you can say that shit was crazy. That shit was pretty crazy.
but
Yeah, this is just a little baby. This got to be like an 8-year-old, 9-year-old.
Yeah, man.
Like, I can't see
Super
into the-
young.
like how good they're gonna be. That's gonna be
Dang.
amazing.
Yeah, once they start hitting like feasts and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of feast, sorry, I saw that they had like two comps going on: the feast comp and then the blade cup.
I think
comp?
I have their calendar.
Yeah,
on
that's
the
what I was
thing.
looking at. because it said pro
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
fuck.
qualifier.
I think I have it. I think I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay,
oh.
okay.
We're just gonna take it to some non-skating real quick.
Oh yeah.
If you think what we do is extreme, man, these guys are crazy.
No, this is jackass.
I get caught up on this doom.
This is
scrolling, like, in the
extreme
mornings.
jackass.
Yeah.
You'll get stuck because
Jeez.
some of them go so well. Like
Yeah.
the bus one.
Yeah, the ones where they actually landed, it's amazing.
Oh, what
but
fuck?
the bloopers are
God.
hilarious.
Is it the same guy that lands them though?
No, it looks
I
like different
think
people.
so.
No, it looks like different people.
Different people?
Jeez.
I've seen the same stunt, the one through the bus,
Uh-huh.
where he does land.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Gosh.
But I don't know if it's the same
Yeah,
guy.
dude. Oh, that looks so bad.
I would be like, let's come back tomorrow.
They're not even wearing any
all-
pads or
I
helmets
know
or
they're
anything.
wearing like wind pants and like a t-shirt and like maybe one guy looked like he's
Oh.
wearing gloves. I mean, I get
That one's the worst.
but yeah, that guy. What the?
Oh, I
Team
just thought
Paradise.
this was awesome because this has such nostalgic value to me. Team Paradise. I know a lot of our viewers, according to my YouTube analytics, are older bladers. So maybe y'all can appreciate Team Paradise and remember the catalog. Man, when I had this in junior high, that's all I would look at.
What year is
Well,
it?
yeah, Josh. Because when did that? Was that 97 that it started, or 90? I mean, 96, I guess.
I don't think it was that early.
Shit, okay.
I think it was later than that. Let's see if the date.
I got a Kevin Gillen kind grind on a square rail for my first Team Paradise. It was so I still.
I think I remember that one.
I have it
I think it was in the late or the early 2000s.
okay, because
So was that like a daily
Earlier
bread?
than that, right?
Maybe like 1998.
Yeah, that sounds.
It probably went back further, but I started skating around
98.
I think 97, 98.
This is before my time. Like I remember seeing them, but it wasn't like I remember. I think wrong. It was like a TJ Weber one, or someone was at like Venice Beach or something. But that's the only one that I really saw. I only saw the like inline skate magazine, but I just heard about these.
Yeah, Shawn Michelson, he's with the Feet and Four Wheel Blading. The guy that sponsored the raffle, he's saying 96, like 99. But yeah, we got Arlo Eisenberg, Jonathan Bergeron with some babes. I think that's back when rollerblading got you girls. We missed that era. Cymatics dropped this with Aaron Gates. So Aaron Gates rolling on the Wolf. What is it? The Wolf Lines. Oh, the Wolf Lines 100 millimeter urban wheel with 88.5 durameter. I'm probably just butchering the shit out of this. Fritz is gonna kick my ass.
Man.
Durometer, the durometer.
Uh-oh.
All right. But yeah, this was dope. Aaron Gates posted this to promote Cymatics wheels. She's one of the ambassadors for the team. If you big wheel blade, Cymatics has some really good big wheeling wheel skate blade wheels.
All your big wheeling needs.
All your big wheeling needs. Thanks, Brady. That's why I need other people with me. But yeah, super sick. Check it out. Cymaticsbrand.com. They also have really good aggressive wheels.
Yes, sir.
We got,
oh my God, why are you?
We got
doing
Jose's Savosin clip of the week since we didn't do one last week.
One of my non-skater friends sent me this.
I was gonna say,
yesterday.
okay, and that I wanted to
And,
bring that up.
and what did he say? Hold on. What did he say?
It was just okay. It was my friend Gigi. They sent it just without anything.
Thank
I
you.
responded something. I was like drinking coffee.
Bring your mic
and
a
I,
little closer to the edge of the table. Yeah, so you can get.
I was drinking. Well, I got excited when I saw it because I have my rollerblades right by my vacuum cleaner. So I took a picture like immediately. And then it didn't like it sit on. She saw it, but I mean, it was the end of the conference. But yeah, it was good.
Nah, this
Because
dude.
I mean, it's so cool when people. Oh, it's just bizarre.
That's what
You
I
feel
wanted
like-
to ask, like because you said somebody that didn't skate sent it to you. Like this
It's not the
hasn't.
first time though.
I've
You
got,
see
I've got
that
it.
a lot.
I've got it sent to me as well, but they do it with like a laughing face, like look
I
what
was
I
gonna
saw.
ask, like,
and they were a skateboarder,
Sounds
Yeah.
like your friends are not very nice.
No, it's not that. It's just like they also send me Eric Damon's shit. You know what I mean? When he does slam dunk, like,
Oh, yeah.
but what-
Okay.
we get known for like stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like instead of what we actually
I was gonna say,
do
do
it
you
for
think what he's doing
is
has a
ridiculous.
negative impact on rollerblading because non-rollerblading people are see it due to its like
yes,
shock
I do.
value?
I think so.
Ah.
Because they look at it as a joke first before they do what it, before what it actually really is. Like it took him a long time to learn the tricks he is doing, but whatever he is doing now, people are gonna look at it as a joke.
So you
Instead
think
of-
it's causing more harm?
no, I just think it's causing more of a like silliness. Like they won't take us serious now.
Oh,
You don't see
yeah.
a bunch of skate. Like I don't think it's causing harm. I just think it's more like, oh, we don't take this serious. It's a joke. You don't see skateboarders with fucking vacuums and shit. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Going around the house
That's a
and
good
fucking
point.
or
Well,
whatever at a
maybe
skate park.
we don't see him because we don't see much skateboarding content. But yeah,
I'm
no.
pretty sure that
That's
shit
right.
is not
Drip
going
man
around.
stuff.
Like this shit is fuck. What the fuck? Come on, man.
All right.
Well,
So whenever
He's
I get
really
sent
good.
this-
He's really good, but sorry.
whenever I've gotten sent this, I always respond like, "Oh hell yeah, that's Savosin. He's from Russia. He's actually super gnarly." And if it's like a good friend, I'll like that would actually maybe watch. I'll just send over like one of his sections. Like,
Oh, yeah.
he's actually super. He's just obviously taking it like he's goofing around, and like, I mean, it's fun. Like people that don't rollerblade, then that are not invested in our industry, they're not worried about like our image or like making judgments based upon like goofy clips on reels. They're just like, oh, I have a friend that rollerblades. He might get a kick out of this too. If anything, it's like, it's a cool little, it kind of gets your, to me, it's nice. It's just like people that don't blade at all reaching out and being like, hey, this made me think of you. That's a cool thing.
Yeah, I can see that. Were you gonna say something, Chase?
No, I was just gonna reference the other time it was sent to me was the Matrix keyboard one.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I haven't checked that numbers wise. It's just that one. I that was sent to me by like 5 different people, but I don't know. It could be seen super serious as performance art, or just I take it as he's young and has a lot of energy and a lot of props.
And it's got
At
237,000 likes.
yeah,
I mean,
So,
dude, I didn't
but-
even look at the likes. Jeez.
Yeah,
but I guess I get it though, Jose.
I know that's
Yeah.
fine.
we're gonna give it one
Jesus.
more
No,
live.
I'm fair.
No, I'm not mad. I just think it's like dumb.
All right.
I keep it.
A lot of the likes come from something else. Just like a lot of bladies also get likes from a lot of other things as well.
Okay, maybe all that aside, would you agree that these are his most practical skates?
good.
Out of all the other ones, these actually make a little bit of sense.
At least they're serving a purpose. They're cleaning
Yeah.
while he's skating.
I mean, look how cool that is.
It was a funny
Well,
idea.
plus skiing, he has stability this way.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
All right, enough of that.
Can't even get clipped.
Yeah, you can get
normally.
lost in
He's
it.
having vacuumed.
All right, these are just some dope Jeff Downes clips. Yeah, dude, is that a DIY?
Gotta be.
Yeah, it looks
Has to
like
be.
it.
so cool.
Such a sick spot. But yeah, that true
Billy
front
Cat-
torque
It's
to
not
the
gonna be no
topsoul.
bus stop.
That's a Mick Weldon dirty
Oh,
bill
Mick-
spot.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, Jeff Downes is killing it. One blader of the year.
He stayed straight, like on the. That was nice.
That was a long ass reel. That
Oh,
was sick.
shit.
And see, this has 1,500 likes. Savosin in the
That was almost
in the
like Halloran.
vacuums,
He's some vacuums in here.
200,000 likes.
Yeah, you see, because it was a lot of people who don't skate that find it funny.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
This
And
is
see,
Zach
check this
Polak.
out. This fucking run was sick as hell.
Yeah, I thought this was cool. I wanted to use it as an example when coming out lava.
Whoa.
It's good.
Well, because he had to like he worked
Yeah.
like he worked for that like to come out. Plus, those are the new roses.
Mhm.
The same. Cool.
That's the one. These new soul plates.
Sick.
Dope clip. Wouldn't want to skate that spot. If I was
Oh, 'cause
taking
that's
there.
uphill too,
Wouldn't
right?
skate it.
Look at Frizz. Too busy to do whatever he's doing, but comments.
Hey, Fred, get out the chat.
Jose, you don't know what's up.
Get out
No,
the
you don't
chat.
know what's up,
Get
Frizz.
your ass up to the skate
I
shop.
keep forgetting
That's why
about-
you're over there doing backflips for no reason.
He's probably in his car driving up here. Hoping. I
Have you guys ever done a fakie 5 out of a true Mizzou? Same direction like that?
can't even fake you 3 out of True Mizzou because it's my switch spin.
Shit. Yeah. Even. Wow. Yeah.
I think I've tried it. I've never gotten it all the way around.
Well, because I. Shit. No.
I've
like
done a
it's easier out of a
720
true
out of
soul.
alley Mizzou.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
The
that's like
rewind?
Yeah. That just
Always-
puts you right there.
Oh.
What is this?
shit.
Oh, so there's
Oh, yeah,
new
I saw that.
Savosin actually skating. So this fakey backflip was nuts.
He's wearing a money vest.
Like I said, I
Is it
never,
okay,
I never
Jose?
said he wasn't good. I said
it's just-
I said the things he does are silly, and I
Yeah.
never said I hate him. I said
But
I
look-
hate what he
Wait,
does.
the money vest. I didn't even realize.
Well, because no, I was so impressed. I was like, wow, the fuck, that was scary as
What's
shit.
the money vest?
He's wearing
Look at
like
these-
an
look at his
like a clear.
Oh, it's covered
Vest.
in money.
He's the
Oh
Lady
my
Gaga
God.
of rollerblading.
You know what? You know what? That's what it is, and that's what I guess bugs
I get
me.
it.
He is the Lady Gaga of rollerblading.
You were
Well,
free to
'cause
have. Yeah.
And look, this only
You
has.
said the perfect thing.
This doesn't even have 5,000
he-
likes compared to his.
And I guess I'm like that underground hip hopper that's like, what the fuck is this? Well,
I like that dog.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
dog.
that's
dog is
funny.
good.
That's a funny meme. Oh, I wanted to see if this is supposed to be a mind thing. If you see it walking backwards, you're left brained. If you see it walking forward, you're right brained. Maybe I said back. Does anybody see this walking forward?
No,
It's walking backwards.
Okay.
Why are we doing this?
I
got
actually
mad at
saved
myself.
this to show a coworker. I forgot it was on here, but I wanted to get some more opinions because I was like,
Thank you,
"There's
Josh.
nobody's gonna see
It's
this
going
walking
backwards.
forward."
Little things like this, I don't. In the moment, I won't call anyone, but I'm like, it's good to know. Like, yeah, because it's going backwards. It's fucked up.
Yeah, if you see this horse walking forward, you're left brained. If you see this horse walking backwards, you're right brained. I don't know. I don't see anybody
dress.
seeing this horse
The
walking
dress is blue. You
forward.
guys ever seen that one?
Yeah.
The very sneaky way of calling everyone that
I've
looks
seen
at
it glue.
stupid.
Glue. I've seen it
No
blue
one can
and
see it
gold.
walking
I put the G on
Because
glue.
the other one was like
dress
gold or
is blue.
yellow or some shit.
The dress is glue.
It was blue. It was obviously.
This is crazy.
This is
but-
Fritz training for feast over at
Is that-
Alliance
Oh,
Skate
shit.
Park. No, I'm just kidding.
And he touched.
This is
Jeez.
Peter LeCoils. I can't get anybody's name right.
What's the
This is
number?
crazy. I think it's a 1400.
I bet
It's gotta be a 1620, but I think it's more. because I think
Let me
it's
check them
1620.
fingers.
Let me see if it says it in the comments.
I think it's one more because I've seen Wake Shepman do the 1620, or someone did 1620, and it still didn't look that fast.
I think those. Oh, sorry. Well,
No, go ahead.
it's just if they landed gymnast style, like Olympian style, like perfect from that amount of rotation, it would be so cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know
It's so
how many.
impressive.
So 1620 after that would be what would be 1800. And after 1800 would be
Death.
duh.
Oh, good shit.
That's a big one, man.
I mean, it's really hard, but it just looks.
I think after 1080, I don't see how you have.
It's not.
How
It's
can
not
you
a.
how can you put a Super 6 style?
It's not
into
a style
spin
trick, dude. It's
where
a
you
shock,
look like you're just.
it's a shock value trick.
Yeah,
It's a stunt.
yeah, I guess.
It's crazy though.
Yeah, that's.
What is this? Oh, I just thought this was funny. That one homie that doesn't like any spots. Which one of us is that?
Danny.
Danny likes
Danny likes
everything.
the
No, he
worst.
doesn't.
He just doesn't skate everything.
Yeah, that's
You know what?
different.
Okay,
He doesn't.
once he
skate the
does
spots.
once he does his back far or Royale, he never wants to skate that spot
He'll
again.
hate on the spot,
And I'll
then-
tell him you gotta do a top acid now. You gotta do a soul. You gotta mix your vocab.
Yeah, but I would say I kind of point this towards Fritz. Fritz is pretty critical about spots when we go to him. Fritz, let's talk while he's not here to defend himself. I am also, though. I don't like a lot of spots. But also, I just kind of like skating small stuff nowadays. But I just thought this was funny.
I'm pretty critical of spots, but some of these are really awful.
Yeah, they're all pretty bad.
Yeah.
So this is crazy.
That's something I would definitely not do.
This is
At least not with the train company.
yeah, this is basically almost suicide. Like these dudes are insane. Like it's one thing to do this on rollerblades where you could kind of stay leaned back for sure, but a skateboard, I don't know, not worth it. High
what the
risk,
fuck?
high risk, low reward.
Yeah.
But let's see, this got,
Looks super.
I mean, only got 18,000 likes. Savosin Skating and Vacuums got way more, and he didn't risk anything but his reputation.
Can we not keep talking about that guy?
Yeah.
He is long gone.
This is the Savosin podcast.
Is there any angle thing going on here where it's actually further
That's
away
what I was
than
gonna
it
say.
appears?
I wonder how
Hold on.
close
It looks
this
really close.
is.
It looks like
does.
right there.
Yeah, that
there's-
right there, that was the scariest one.
Yeah.
Fucking shit. Because I mean, he could have just kicked that. Like, oh yeah, that angle.
I
Yeah.
was just trying like an alley fish.
But man, you could just get your leg chopped
Yep.
right off. That one right there where he puts his and that one too. Fuck these guys. These guys are insane.
I guess.
We got Marco Moreno.
Oh, that was sick.
Hope he
Just solid fast slide. I love me a good fast slide.
hope he gets a skate soon. He deserves one. I mean, he's had one for what was it?
That's just-
Shima. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
You had a good one with the
The
little
all
stripes
the
on it.
black with the white. Yeah.
It just looks like he could have kept going, just like chilled on it. Like,
Yeah, he could have gone forever.
Huh?
yeah, it's so tight. And then pop.
Danny did not know who Mark Moreno was. He thought he was a new skater on the scene.
Well, because I guess I remember him first being like Enano or Enano. I
Yeah.
don't want to say it proper, but yeah, man, he's a good friend that I have not met.
Oh,
in
this was
person,
good.
which feels funny.
There it is.
Oh,
We got
sick.
the homie.
Michael.
Straight out of Texas, Michael Kraft. This clip super sick.
I like how he abstract too, like off the three.
Oh yeah, this is a good.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Shit.
Woo!
Yeah, that was sick.
Man, that was like whip.
Yeah, I want to see a lot more of him.
This is just wild.
Yeah.
Just wild.
Well, because that's so much off of that.
You couldn't
I
make it
know.
any further away from the wall than doing a negative Machio.
He's about to bounce though. Where's he going to? San Francisco, right?
That's what I think, right?
Oh, he's moving?
Bay
Yeah.
Area.
Oh, hey, Michael Kraft, come to Dallas and jump on the podcast with us before you move to California. Love to have you. Another Jeff Downer's clip. Just came across, thought it was sick. I don't spend too much time on it, but he's really good at
Started on,
switch ups.
Oh, Fat Rail too.
That's 2 for Downers today.
Yeah, I was kind of running out of content here. I like him. Some people,
He's dope. He's
I
dope.
think some people hate on him, but he's one of my favorite skaters. I like him. He's good.
He does.
He's not Blader of the Year. I do disagree with that title just because of everybody who is skating, but he's definitely like top 5.
Well, I think he made a reel doing that. It was pretty funny. I didn't like it.
His backsides are really solid though. Like a good grab backslide.
Yeah, he
It's
holds
just fuck. I mean, and not K2, but
it. That spot
that
again.
spot, yeah.
That spot looks like so much fun.
I think he's
Yeah.
got the
I think we'll be
longest
there
grab
all
backslide
fucking
on
day.
a handicap I've ever seen. Did y'all ever see that one? It's like almost like a drop handicap. I mean, I think it may have been during a comp. I'll try to find it for next week.
I feel like I
it's
know
just
it.
a gnarly one.
I have like an image. Like I just can't
They
think.
had like a mural on the wall, I believe, but it was just such a long.
I know we talked about
grab
those
one.
skates a while ago, but
This is
are
the
they-
kid you were
are-
talking about
yeah.
also that skates
Are
for
those on sale
thematic.
yet?
The skates?
Yeah.
I don't
Like
know.
online or anything?
I'm not sure.
Just to see like a picture of the soul plate clear.
I think when we talked about him on the episode a couple shows back, they said they were going to come out in April. So they might be online. But this is sick. This is, I can never say his name, Masaik Paich.
Masik.
like
Masik.
he's
I
a
think
young
one of
dude.
somebody was recording him on a story and they said his name.
Yeah, I heard that. And I was like, I'm going to remember. And
Yeah,
then
and I
obviously
forgot.
the name there.
Well, because he kind
And
of
then
has
your
that
day
Burkett
continues.
style.
But he's young and he's
Yeah.
killing it.
Eric
Hell
Burkett.
yeah.
It was just pretty small.
That's like a certain way. It's almost just I don't know what.
How old is he
I
again?
guess,
Like
yeah, but
17,
small,
right?
but-
16, 17?
I don't know. That's why we need Fritz here
I think he told me he was like 16.
because they put him
like a few
on.
months ago.
Pretty young. He's got to be. He's the like Mizzou to front flip out guy, right? Or
Oh,
like
shit.
front flip
Yeah,
180
I
out.
think so. And then that at the Winter Clash, the stall. And
To
then
backflip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what's up. All right, those are our Instagram clips. We're gonna get into new YouTube edits,
Good.
and it was actually a pretty light week for YouTube edits, so we don't have very much. But USD dropped Mary Munoz. Pull this up. Did y'all get a chance to watch this at all?
No.
I have
It's short. But Mary Munoz skating the Fabiola De Silva Aeon, Blady Aeons. It kind of starts off super slow with her just rolling backwards on this pump track for what I thought was way too long. Because I was like, is this going to be the whole edit? But she comes with it. It's pretty dope. See, it's like,
They start looking in the background like, how long is this pump track?
yeah, for real. But it's dope. Check it out.
That park looks fun.
USD, Mary Munoz.
that was
Again, to my theory that Bladies are taking over rollerblading. We also have Javi Garrido dropped Plastic Pushers 5 profile with rollerblade. Another Blady killing it. Did y'all check this out? There wasn't really much to see on YouTube this week.
I made a point to watch the edits that you had posted, like the John Bolino one and these, and then I got distracted and I was watching other stuff. I tried to do it all right before I came here. Watching Jamie Foy try to grind one of those, those skateboarding Ninja Warrior things over the water.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was
He
trying
made
to
it.
watch what
Did he?
the video. No, he didn't do it. It was
Someone-
the rail.
Wait, was it from, what's that? Was it skateboarding?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that damn, I can't think of what that series is called. Me and
Yeah.
Fritz were watching it.
You put
we were
it on
watching
your
it.
yeah.
we
You
were
put it
watching
on
it at my
YouTube.
house.
Yeah.
But they
Dude,
were
that
trying to
shit
do
is
the
dope.
long winding rail, but they couldn't get through it. But
Yeah,
man,
I've never seen anybody complete it.
super entertaining.
It's like that extreme elimination challenge type setup.
We saw one where it was into the street, like where they put ramps into the street and it was like downhill. Remember?
Ooh.
That's the one we were watching.
Yeah.
That one.
It was
This
like
is
a-
what I meant to watch.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
hell
John Bolino drops with Mesmer skates. This is super sick edit, super sick skating. I'll be honest, I didn't really care for the song. I like when people use kind
that
of
was sick.
strange songs. No, it's fine. I like when people use strange songs, but I just think this song didn't really go with the skating.
Can you do the?
Yeah, I can play it for a
few more
second.
so I can just see what it is.
Keep on rolling with the flow.
I wonder what came first, the name of
Or the edit of the song.
edit or the song?
selection. Yeah, I don't know.
Probably
Because rolling with the flow
latter.
sounds pretty cool, but
I thought it was gonna be rolling with the homies, and I got really juiced, but it was not.
Did you not? I thought you said you watched this.
No, I didn't. But I saw like the promo for it, and I just saw rolling with, and I was like, oh shit, they used rolling with the homies, but it was not.
no.
All Brittany Murphy.
Oh, thanks,
Alright,
Shawn
here you go.
Michelson. Casso. Casso is the skateboarding Ninja Warrior thing. Check it out on YouTube. Casso.
Yeah,
It's super
dude.
fun to watch. If you're just chilling with your homies, put it on. It's very
Something
entertaining.
to cheer for.
But yeah, John Bolino, super sick.
Who's George eating that ain't girl pro materials clips sloppy? Oh man,
Here,
bash.
That was
Hey.
tight. Like, he held the wall.
Facts.
That was
I
sick.
love his. I wanted
You
to see that
said
one
it,
clip.
but you were thinking it.
They had a still
Oh, that was
on
tight.
the promo for it, and it looked like he was in the middle of a hurricane topsail, but it could have been something else.
Oh shit! Yeah, you'll
At
see.
night,
It's.
Is
I
it a
don't wanna-
hurricane?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna like
This was
ruin it.
sick.
Oh, it's a surprise. but-
I want to see. Yeah, 'cause it looked like a hurricane topsail, but I also thought maybe he does something on the top of that little planter first. But
Oh, this spot looks
it's
so
cool.
fun.
Damn.
It's like a little mystery, but yeah,
Oh, I-
it's tight. You got it.
I would,
I mean,
hopefully
I would
you
have
see it
so
here.
much fun there.
that was sick.
I thought we only skated those.
Yo, what it do, George?
See,
That's the homie right there.
that could have
Anti-flat.
impelled him. It
Word up.
looks-
Frontside back slide, frontside fast slide. You don't really see those on ledges.
Goodness. Ian McLeod does them.
What did he do? When did he do it?
He does it a lot. He did
on
it
a
really
flat ledge. I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
That was sick.
Oh,
Fucking hard.
goodness. You got every bit of that.
The claymation was also kind of random. The whole edit was kind of random. I mean, it's a good edit, but the song kind of threw me off.
Oh,
the
this is my favorite trick. I'm
Random
sorry.
claymation was kind of weird. Yeah, that was sick.
That was amazing.
That True X is a good one. With-
It
That
was
looks
a
like
whip.
the Elliott gap.
He made the whole
You
clay
make
thing
gaps
too.
like that, Chase.
You know that, right?
Oh,
Like he puts it at the end.
It's like
He
that,
made the
right?
whole claymation
for fucking Negrete.
at the end of the
Yeah,
edit.
yeah.
He says made
Hold-
by.
hold on.
It's
We don't wanna
scary
talk
when
over
you
them.
if
Sorry.
you bitch out. Then
Yeah,
fucking-
you have to go all the way off the end. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what I was thinking. Oh,
that was sick.
goodness.
Dang,
that was
yeah.
thick.
Your guess was Hurricane Topsail from the
Well,
still.
at first I thought it was Hurricane Topsail until I saw the planter at the top, and I thought maybe he did something on that into the rail. But I still thought it was going to land into a topsail just by the foot placement. But all royales, that was sick.
So Jose, you were saying John Bolino does this.
Look, he says it right there.
oh, claymation by John Bolino. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Huh,
That's really cool.
I ain't hating.
Well,
That should look trippy as hell, though.
Yeah.
That shit's so hard. It takes forever.
Yeah, like to do every single frame.
Did you guys see the them skate one though? They did like a paper one.
Oh shit.
like paper mache?
Well, I
Like-
remember.
like cut off papers.
Oh fuck! I need to see it. Man. I still. That's why I'm glad the TV's here at the shop. I've been catching up.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
Man, there's some history I've missed out.
So I do want to take a second to shout out everybody who's on the chat. So shout out Joseph Vicario, shout out Otavio Rios, Rob Leishman. Thank y'all for joining early and watching. We got Kevin Collins, Try Rudolph, or is that Tree Rudolph?
Tree Rudolph.
Oh, Tree.
Big fan.
Tree, tree.
What's up, Tree?
Dude.
Sean Michelson, thank you. Who else? We got Ray Soto, always on the stream since the beginning. Appreciate it, Ray. We love you. Texas homie.
Did you ever see the clip where Tree does he has like one skate loosened and he does a grind, and I think he like kick flips with his skate and puts it back on?
Yeah, I
does a
saw
lot
that.
of
That was
crazy
insane.
shit.
Jeez.
Dude, Tree's crazy.
Octavio Rios. I don't know if I already shouted you out. George G, shout out. Let's see who else we got. Dada Creative. I think that's a new name in the chat. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Fritz Peitzner, get your ass up here.
No, he's at.
Jordan Skates, shout out. George G, Jose's homie. Yeah, thank y'all everybody for joining us. So be sure to check out Carrier Skate Shop, as you can see up in the corner. Woo! We still have the RBISF promo code, 10% off your next order, carrierskateshop.com. All right. And with that, I want to reintroduce Chase Rushing. If y'all don't know Chase, he's been skating. How long you been skating for, Chase?
From probably 96, 97, but took maybe 10 years off, like 12 years off. But yeah, like 96, 97.
And Chase has been in a lot of skate videos. Let's see. Go ahead, Chase. Name the skate videos you've been in. I haven't written down, but I'm trying to pull up the notes.
Well, my friend Kyle, it's funny. It's on YouTube. I can mention it. Network. It was.
Ooh, that's a throwback. We watched that recently in my apartment.
That was like the first time I got to be in a video, so that was cool. And I mean, that was still just Dallas local, but I guess after that, you wanted me just to like say the first video I was in.
There's a couple videos you were in. You were because you filmed a lot with Brandon Negrete. You were in Forever Now.
Road to Nowhere.
Road to Nowhere.
Lonnie's
videos.
The Black Team video.
Black Team video.
Oh wait, actually, fuck.
Summer Vacation.
And Language. I was in Language.
I forgot about. We were talking about Noise Language, that combo DVD.
Yeah, because Lonnie. Well, not. I guess on a side note, but yeah, Lonnie did like Muerte, and then Noise, right, and then Language. Yeah, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Language was like the first video that was distributed that I was in, or maybe it was Us with Negrete.
Oh, you were in
Yeah, it
Us
was
also?
Okay, cool. VHS.
video.
It's kind of old. It's crazy to say because it was only released on VHS, like Us was. Okay, yeah, Negrete.
Here,
Us.
Chase, you got a couple of questions in the chat. Well, first off, Sean Michelson, Chase with the illest squash back royales, 100%.
Thank you, Sean.
What's your favorite grind? Kevin Collins asked.
Top Soul. It's Beats
Classic.
Royale. Yeah. Well, because it's, I guess you could, it's not going to be too fast ever. A Royale, you could always, I don't know, kind of slide out, eat shit.
Yeah.
Top Soul.
What's your favorite skate brand, skate boot?
Well, just recently I got the Icons from the shop.
How you liking those?
I'm such a weird skater, I guess, because it's the happiest I've been with the fit since like the Estillos, like those old RB, like the rollerblade.
Shout out
the rollerblade.
TRS.
And I was
Yeah,
gonna
the
say,
grays.
I feel like that's where you were like at your like super.
On the TRS?
Yeah, when you were on the TRS,
yeah. Well-
when you did the whole toe, you were one of the first ones I ever saw doing like those toe rolls and top sole toe rolls, like 3 out.
I was gonna ask Jose, did you know who Chase was? Like
Yeah,
from back in the day?
yeah,
Okay, yeah, I
yeah.
meant to ask that.
Yeah. Road to Nowhere was one of like my favorite videos, and that's where I first started kind of seeing you and stuff. Hell yeah.
I mean, other than those, yeah, it's weird. Like the fit, maybe it's like to do with the hill lift. There's no hill lift. It's just that was like the first thing I thought of when
It's
I.
kind of more of a flat base, like
Yeah,
you don't have like an arch in the back.
it's just right. Like it's most comparable for me to those, but I don't think that would be the case. Like, and it might be different now because I haven't felt like I haven't tried on TRS in like years. But I don't know. Other than that, Deshi McLeod's with the
Oh.
2-piece.
Oh, you were sick in the Deshies, yeah.
Here, shout out Austin Paz. Thanks for
Austin.
joining the stream. He asked,
Austin's
"When's your next edit gonna come out?"
Oh shit!
So we're getting
actually- that's on John.
we're getting Chase back in the skating. So we're gonna work on something. He's gonna come out and skate with us. I'll definitely be getting some clips of him. Our plan was to start on a video since I do the RBISF street edits. Unfortunately, Brady, to take it away from Chase, you want to tell everybody what happened to you recently?
Oh, yeah. I took a bit of a tumble, skating bowl, and ended up breaking my clavicle or my collarbone. Kind of a bummer.
Send some good vibes to Brady, y'all.
Yeah. But it was like one of those. It's how it always is. It wasn't on anything hard. It was just like misjudging transition. Thought I was gonna flat bottom, so I extended my legs and just bummer. Bowl took me out, but a couple weeks, something like that.
So between Brady getting jacked and breaking his clavicle, Fritz is in Europe. It's gonna take a little bit longer to get the video out, but it's still a plan. It'll be on my YouTube channel. Rollerblading is still fun, so definitely subscribe to that. And we're gonna have some Chase clips in there for sure. Right, Chase?
Yeah.
You promise?
Well, we got the slider bar behind me.
We'll get started on the slider bar
So-
with some phone clips.
On Monday, if it's
Hell
slow,
yeah.
I'm gonna get going. Try.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Joseph.
That'll be fine.
Okay, Chase. So I wanted to talk to you about the Mesmer boot art that you did for the John Bolino skate. And if you just want to kind of tell us a little bit about that, how you got hooked up with Mesmer and offered to do the art for that skate, and just kind of how that whole process went.
Yeah, it was real. It was kind of random because I've known Billy for like years and John as well, like for a long time. I mean, we've never like actually like, hung out, and it's so funny how the internet works. You just feel like you know people. Like I knew you, Jose, before meeting you today.
Yeah.
They just hit me up on like a conference call, like a Zoom meeting.
Scoot your mic a little bit closer.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Am I doing okay? Cool.
No, you're fine, just so that people can hear you.
They just hit me up and we talked it over just one afternoon. It was pretty cool because it was like, hey, do you get a minute? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, he's like, well, let's just jump on a call. And they already had picked out like several things from my Instagram, so it worked kind of just like flash art for a tattoo.
So I was gonna ask that wasn't original art made for that skate? That was some art you had already created that they decided to use for the skate?
Yeah, so it was cool. Just random things like I guess perked or piqued like John's like attention or got his attention, and then it was cool. Like I never even thought to do something like that. So the idea, I didn't know what it would really look like, and yeah, I just agreed, of course, because they're like, well, they're good friends. Did
Bolino have to approve the art? Do you know if he had any choice in what they picked to put on it?
I think he was the main, like he picked, like it was him and Billy proposed or like asked me, but then he had specifically picked out certain things. And then I wrote a few things. Like I think there was don't mind time was like a saying that he liked. And I mean, that was sick.
That's on there also?
Yeah. So it was cool. It was interesting. Like doing like a flash sleeve. I don't tattoo, but it's like similar in the way of.
Is there any like future Chase Rushing Mesmer collaborations that y'all have been talking about or anything?
There's I was talking to Billy the other morning, so just over coffee. Like we haven't jumped on like a Zoom. I guess do people still use Zoom or?
I think is Zoom going out or is
Because
it,
I
or
don't
is it
really-
the other one? One of them is actually going out and turning to Microsoft
Yeah.
Teams. I think Zoom might be going away, but either way, a video
I
chat.
just don't want to do like the
Yeah.
Twitter X thing. But yeah,
You sound like an old man, Chase.
I know shit. But no, yeah, there's this talk about making a few more shirt designs, so I'm excited. I mean, it's fun to have something like in the pipeline. So that's cool. Not sure about anything with it, but yeah.
So that's you with the whole ski mask and everything, right?
Yeah, see,
Is
it's
that a
kind of
self-portrait?
That's pretty cool. I was gonna say what. So you drew that, and then they were like, "Yeah, we want that character."
yeah. Well,
Under the soul plate. Then
it was kind of funny because like the ski mask would be like if I was trying to draw someone like a character or a face and I fuck it up, I just put a mask on them.
Oh,
'cause
what?
The eyes might work, and then I'm like the rest of the body look cool. Fuck it, and then it would happen like frequently enough to where I like got kind of I don't know interested in the way like the face looks under a mask. It's easy to
no way.
well, because it opened up
That's tight
more
as fuck.
physical movement. I don't know. It was like a cheat that turned out to be like a favorited thing, and the glove thing too. Like a lot. I don't know. I ride a bike, so I feel almost weird without these fucking things on. I don't like drawing hands that much, and now I focus on it more. But if you ever see gloves, it's because I didn't want to fuck with it.
Man, that's
Hey Chase, Sean Michelson, he does the F4W, the one that's doing our raffle for this show. He said he wants to hit you up to possibly collab with him. So,
Oh, for sure.
what's your Instagram again?
It's at Chase letter D or Chase D Rushing. So it's my name, but middle initial in the middle.
You did a art book with Muzzle, and I see Muzzle being goddamn, what's his name?
Tom Moist?
Tom Moist, yeah. God, dude, I brain fart everybody's name.
No, I'm afraid
Muzzle being
to
Tom
say.
Moist's brand. Was Tom Moist a part of Muzzle whenever you did the art book with them, or what is all that about?
No, it's my friend Sam. And I believe I'm not too sure about Dirtbox, the company. I don't know if he had anything to do with it, but I always liked Muzzle and Dirtbox. Like when I was getting back into skating, my friend Sean Santa Maria, he was like always, I don't know, they would pop up on his Instagram, and it just seemed like kind of like exclusive, cool, like mysterious, but not like too bizarre. And it was Sam's company. He skated, he also rides a bike, so I don't know, we just hit it off. He just proposed the idea like in 2019, and
Of like an art book.
yeah, and so Tom, I guess they were friends, of course, but it was all Sam at the time, I think. And then now, I guess Tom was given the company by Sam. I don't want to say like I don't know the full facts of everything, but now it's Tom that's running it.
Oh, okay.
But Sam's still really cool. I mean, I just check in with him every so often to say what's up. He's another good friend that I haven't like met in person, which feels weird, but
That's what's up.
Oh yeah.
And then I also wanted to talk about your collaboration with Carrier Skate Shop that's going to be dropping soon. It's going to be one of your artworks on a T-shirt, and then that also comes with a box with the artwork on it also.
well, Fritz and I are still kind of spitballing like what to do, but he likes this box that I have in my house where I basically just wrote a random, just bold lettered phrase that takes up the whole space, and it's all lined up. So it's decorative, but there's also like some random shit.
What is it, like a wooden box?
No, like a
Or
cardboard
box?
almost, like a pizza box, basically.
Oh, okay.
So
And
I
is
guess-
that what the shirt comes in?
Yeah, so it's kind of cool, like a throwback to like not as, I don't know, like the old Senate boxes where you get like the crayon wheels, and then you get like the extra. I think had like
So like the
takeout.
box is also kind of like an art installation to go
Yeah.
with the T-shirt.
So it'll be a combination. I think maybe stickers or a patch involved. It'll be interesting.
Should be sick.
So that's in the works right now. That's what I'm like currently. I mean, we've gotten the artwork figured out, so it's pretty much the layout set up. That was more on Fritz, like how he wanted it to be put on the shirt. But the shirt quality is higher than just your standard like Gildan or whatever they print on. Not like a Hanes. It's I know he's gonna have more details. Of
I know
course.
he goes to like, he'll get shirts from foreign countries, even
This
sometimes
is-
like personally made with
Yeah,
special fits and stuff like that.
They're handmade
especially for
from,
a special project like this.
Peru is where you got these
Peru.
handmade.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like quality, so it's fun to be part of like a project that's not just like a. Well, I mean, it's always cool to do anything, but this is like an ongoing, exciting, like it's in development. I don't get to say that a lot, so
That's what's up. Do y'all have a time frame? I guess Fritz is about to travel to Europe for feast. Probably sometime whenever he gets back, y'all will kind of bring it all to fruition and have it available for sale.
yeah. And he's much better at like promoting and getting like details out. But I think it'll definitely be probably midsummer kind of thing.
Okay, sweet.
So yeah, it'll be nice.
Yeah, keep a lookout for that. I'll definitely be promoting it on my Instagram. Go ahead and follow Chase Rushing at Chase D Rushing. That way you can see whenever that drops. I've seen the T-shirt. The T-shirt's dope. It's the artwork is it's like a comic book style of thing. The comic
Yeah.
book character thing. Yeah, super sick T-shirt. You can kind of see Chase's artwork on his Instagram, which we pulled it up on the last stream. And we said also if you need any logo designs, artwork, anything like that, definitely hit Chase up. He's an amazing artist. So Chase, as far as like you've been skating for a really long time, what do you think about like where skating is kind of going now compared to how it was back in the day? Like, do you see any changes or anything you like or dislike about kind of where skating is now? And then also to tie in just what would be your favorite era of rollerblading? I didn't mean to throw two questions at you like that one.
No, you're
Like that one thing. But we'll start with the first one. Do you see like how do you see the industry now compared to whenever you were, touring, doing videos and doing edits and everything like that? Do you see it much different? Like what do you think about it?
It's definitely Instagram plays like a big part in like nowadays. Cause I mean, like we've all skated back from like when videos were made on VHS. It's like, it's crazy how much content is out there.
Yeah, we did. I mean, we did a whole episode about reels versus edits and Instagram's influence on skating now and pretty much the world. Like everything is just kind of going short form content.
Yeah.
Like I see the viewers, according to my YouTube analysis, are mainly older bladers. I think they have a little bit less of a TikTok brain and like longer form content. But I can see that being a huge difference to how skating was. Do you think? I mean, how do you think your skating would have been different if if we would have had Instagram and stuff back in the day whenever we were younger and you were skating? You think that would have had some type of influence on your rollerblading and how you decided to put out your content?
Kind of. Well, it's interesting because like Tree that's in the chat, he would come down from Ohio and he had, I don't know, footage from all the skaters around like the 513, like Cincinnati area, and like I could start to, I don't know, I guess Omar Wysong was from around the same area. I started to skate like people I saw more. Like I would pick up things like tricks. Like I wanted to get Soyal really, like I really wanted to get Soyal from like, I don't want to trail off or anything. But it would be like if I saw like a video, I'd be like, that would be the thing I watched over and over and over. And now I almost seeing it being, it might be confusing though to like find yourself amongst all because you'll see one clip that
then you just swipe right past it and it's almost forgotten about.
Yeah, and there used to be more of like a gravity to, I don't know, you would reference a photo and people would know from that daily bread that you just had like from last month.
Yeah. It's weird. It's become really flash clips. Boom, you see them, then they're gone. They've become less memorable. You know, it's still important for people to put out, big edits. That's kind of why we want to put out a video right now or a video in the future, because that's what gets remembered. That's what people remember. That's what people go back and rewatch. Like maybe y'all have done this, but I've never done this. Saw an Instagram clip, it was dope, and then remembered it and went back later to see it again.
No, like never happened. You're flooded. Your mind, like we can't keep up.
Yeah.
Chase, do you think you would have been someone to post clips of yourself on your Instagram?
That's the thing. I don't think I would have, because it used to be like people wouldn't even talk amongst themselves in like a big crowd if someone did like a really hard trick and they had it like in like lockdown for like, if it was like on film, it was like a secret, like in the spot. You couldn't even tell people about the spot. It was very secretive. And now, I don't know. It's
now
crazy.
they have like Instagrams dedicated to spot hunting.
Yeah,
like, where people just post the address and then it gets blown up, it gets capped.
Yep.
Yeah, back in the day, I mean, it was all kept secret. And then we kind of talk about the gatekeeping thing. But yeah, we'd find a new spot, man. Even like amongst our own crew, it's like me and Brady find a spot. We're like, oh shit, we're not gonna tell. We're only gonna take a couple people there. Yep. We're not gonna let everybody else know because it's gonna get blown up.
Yep.
So
yeah, that's all out the window.
I guess I would have, I don't know. And plus I saw kids like when I was coming up that had like really sick tricks and they'd only have like 2 tricks in a video, 3. And they were just so like elusive and like fucking like mysteriously amazing. Like they never had enough clips to have a bad landing. So they just seemed fucking immaculate. And then you see a section of them and you're like, oh shit. Okay. Like they're not like, yeah, I got their style all wrong actually. I mean, I still like them, but you're more critical as a kid, but
yeah. So like the more clips, the more like the oversaturation could lead to being like,
quantity over quality.
Yes. I always felt the same way about like Michael Stein and you to a certain extent of like, you would rarely see clips. And when you did, you're like, oh shit. Like, oh, that's a Stein clip. Like, oh, hell yeah.
Oh, sick.
Versus like, if you saw like 9 sections of Stein, it would just kind of fall in with everything else.
But would it make a difference if he was doing something different in every section instead of seeing the same thing? Kind of like a rapper that keeps, or not a rapper per se, but just a music artist or anyone. Let's say they keep giving you so much stuff, but it's always something different.
Yeah.
Instead of always I saw the same thing, a repetitive, amount of times.
I think it would still be cool, but what you lose there is the mystery. And I think the mystery is the part that I think really draws people in of like, oh shit, like you said, like 2 or 3 clips of someone and you just never really know what they're up to. They're clearly good enough to do gnarly tricks, but
kind of like, he did get sections sometimes. Sean Colin growing up.
Oh yeah.
He would just like pop up in like Pat Linden videos or sections and just do like the craziest shit. And then that's it. And that was like a rewind clip. You'd go back to those clips. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. though, that people can kind of post their progress.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're just oversaturated.
But it's a big deal, and it's definitely changing the industry and changing the way people consume content. I mean, it is what it is. We're not going to escape it. Unfortunately,
Right.
it's like
Oh, yeah.
it's out the box and it's not going back in. So skaters kind of have to adapt to the way they release their stuff, because it comes down to like now whenever you get a clip, you want to just kind of show it fast, so you'll post it, and it kind of makes building up an edit kind of difficult. Like whenever we're out skating, and even just filming clips on your phone for for a couple days in order to make an edit. I'll get some clips of Jose and he's like, are we going to make an edit? Can I have them? Can I just post them right now? You know what I mean? Like wanting to get those clips. I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying as an example, but people want that instant gratification, instant satisfaction of putting out their clip that day and, getting the likes, getting
All
the
right,
dopamine
first of all,
hits.
we're not going to start because I've been trying to do this video for the longest.
No, we're going to do it.
And we keep having setbacks. So
Yes.
I'm like, if we're just going to, you keep posting everyone else's clips. So I'm like, you know what? Why am I going to save my clips? So just give me my clips
Well,
too.
look, we
Or
started
let's do
filming.
something with it.
We started filming and
So
then
it
you
wasn't
got...
me asking for my clips.
I was using you as an example, but
Horrible
we
example.
filmed. We started filming. We got some clips of you, Brady, and Fritz, and then Fritz got new skates. You got new skates. So I was just like, let's start with y'all's new skates. Let's go ahead and just put these couple of clips out on Instagram, and that's what Instagram's great for. Just getting the footage out there. But that's what it was.
No, I know.
Yeah.
For the
I don't
record,
beg for
Jose
my
is
clips.
very aloof and does not care about his clips being out. But I think,
Yeah, right.
if I can just go back to the real thing, it kind of goes with the territory as far as like wanting to get your stuff out quick, because as people are posting more often, you're progressing often as well, and you want to make sure that your progress is like keeping up, right? So like, yeah, you get a clip, but you also skate the next week and you get a better clip, and you're like, well, fuck, I'm getting better. I might as well put that other clip out because I'm going to be putting more stuff out. And just like everyone is doing the same thing at the same time. It's like if you want to be involved, you have to like play the game.
Yeah, and it's a good way to stay relevant and keep keep gaining new subscribers, which is what you want, because if you're gonna post a clip, you want it to be seen by people. I mean, that's the whole point of posting it.
Yeah, but it's kind of like what Chase was saying earlier. Like and I know you can't go back to it, like you said. Like it is what it is, and that's what we are now. But like when I was growing up watching skate videos, it seemed like the industry existed within those videos, and so they were like interconnected. Like you would see pros skating together, and so like now though we're so connected, but at the same time completely separated. Like there's no cohesive like industry that exists in California or whatever, or New York or whatever it may be. Like
Look at
not-
Farmer, because Farmer posts clips every day, but it looks like he's out there skating by himself.
Yeah.
So it's like he doesn't have to hit up a couple dudes for a session.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to get a filmer involved. He just goes out there and sets his phone up and does bangers. So yeah, it's seen by more people, but it's kind of taking away from that come togetherness that you get from rollerblading.
When you guys were coming up, did you kind of like aspire to be a part of that? Like
course.
but because like now, what are you aspiring to be a part of? To be a part of like the most likes or the most views?
Oh, I see.
Most
There's no,
reposts? Yeah.
there's like a vague, like
Yeah.
there's a blur instead
Yeah.
of like a defining. Well, because going pro, I remember like street skaters would get good at ramp skating to go ASA pro, and that was just like, wow, okay, almost like getting a Golden Globe or an Oscar. It's like, oh, they're like,
Yeah, it was something to strive for, something to aim for, something to brag about once it was accomplished. And I think that's starting to come back, or that's going to come back. I did see Blade Cup. They're part of a circuit now.
yeah. See, they're expanding.
Yeah, so there are circuits that are starting to come out. We actually did a whole discussion on this, and Fritz gave us some really good insight that there is some stuff in the works as far as the skate circuit goes for people to turn pro. Some for younger skaters and even older skaters to have a something to strive for, something to try to win, other than just winning a street comp. And and just a way to go pro, because that's been completely lost nowadays. I think you just go pro by getting a pro boot.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I guess that's been the we've talked about this on multiple shows about how the hell do you go pro these days, because they can give somebody a pro bootstrap or something like that, but anybody can start a company nowadays, and there are too many companies.
So if pro doesn't exist, then what is an AM now?
Yeah, an AM.
We're all AMs then.
An AM
for
means
life.
you got 100. An AM is like 5,000 followers on Instagram. That's probably the measurement of how it's gonna be. 200,000 likes on Instagram, then you're a pro.
Oh shit, yeah.
Savosin, our Lord.
Okay, Chase. So you've skated with a lot of really good photographers. The late great Brandon Negrete. You did a bunch of his videos. You want to tell us a little bit about what it was like skating with him and filming for him out in California?
Yeah, he it's I don't know, it's funny. I've tried to describe him. It's like peer pressure, but he somehow knew you could do some shit that you could do but didn't want to do. And
So he'd like try to encourage you to step it up, do something a little bit bigger.
yeah, and I think going back to that whole, it was still in that realm of time where it was like, wow, I'm amongst the pros. This is scary. Because we'd go play poker at like Feinberg's apartment with like Farmer, Campbell, and Feinberg, and Negrete would just leave me there kind of. Well, because he lived close enough that he was like still having his normal life.
And this was like before you were cool with those dudes.
Yeah, so I mean, they were cool, but like, I mean, I guess the way that when you skate with like a, you know, like a crew, you're not all going to be the same at all. I felt so out of place, but they're cool as shit, and like would buy me Taco Bell, and I would help them cheat.
Poker?
Yeah.
Well, like stand behind them and tell other people what cards they have.
Yeah, because I knew I could. It was so, but
Dude, poker. We used to play poker at Farmer's house whenever he lived in Dallas. All the time.
it got
Yeah,
it.
that was a lot of fun.
And then BMO, like, whoa.
Yeah, BMO also.
I guess filming with him, yeah, it was just like he knew that I wanted to kind of be in that sort of not, I don't even know what you'd call it, affiliated, because it was cool to go out to like San Clemente and skate with like Stockwell and Carl Sturgis, all those guys.
I love Carl Sturgis videos.
Yeah, and it was cool because I mean, I went skating with them, and it was on my mind as like, oh, that'd be really cool if I got like a clip with this guy, because I didn't know everyone that well, but they turned out to be just as friendly as like everyone was so friendly. I guess when you see videos and there's not like, you don't have a relationship with the people, you just think, oh, they're fucking cool. Like, oh man, they're probably scary.
Yeah, you always think that about the people that are better than you. I remember whenever we were growing up and you had like your crew, OPT, you know, Michael Stein, John Sullivan, like I would be so scared whenever we'd run across y'all at a street spot because I didn't know y'all, but y'all were all super cool.
Well, that was
helped
like
us out a lot. Like
the Austin-
encouraged us, motivated us, good
See,
role models.
well, I guess Negrete, he could figure out how to get the clip. It was cool. And then at the end of the day, you'd be juiced because you ended up doing that shit that you wouldn't have done. And then it just kind of tests you. I mean, I got hurt more, I guess, because I was trying to do more.
That's a good filmer. A good filmer should motivate
Yeah.
the person, you know, their subject that they're shooting. And you gotta walk that fine line between wanting to get the dope clip and not pushing your friend to get hurt. You know what I mean? It's a tightrope you gotta walk.
Because he was like a smart ass too, to the point where I'm like, and he'd be like, dude, I'm fucking with you. Like, that would be, you don't want to kill yourself, right? And I'm like, no, fuck. What? And he was like, yeah, dude, that would be crazy. And I'm like, but you almost got me thinking. It was weird. It was like mental, like, I did progress from him just being casual about it. But yeah, it was cool. And I don't think it was intentional. Just, yeah, he was a good, well, actually, I don't think I would have a bad filmer, like to say, oh, it was really weird skating with this person. But, oh no, you go.
Who was your main filmer? Gorski? My bad.
No, I was going to ask real quick about Negrete. Would you give Negrete
that out there.
Because he used to tell me he used to film him sometimes.
Yeah, Gorski
get
filmed
to
a lot.
Gorski.
Filmed all Dallas back in the day.
Farmer. Yeah, my bad.
So
Go
would
ahead.
you give Negrete credit for pushing you to 3 topsoil, a drop rail?
Yeah, that was funny because, like, in that case, I knew I could 270. Okay, what was it? I
Like
wanted
270 back royale.
Yeah, I think I thought, okay, I can get like a clip here if I true topsoil it. That one, like in Forever Now.
Yeah.
I was like, that'll suffice. Not suffice, but like, that'll trump those. He's like, well, okay. Because I knew I could 270 back royale it, but 360 topsoil is like a no, like, fuck that. And he talked me into it because he was like, well, you got the 270 back royale, you got true topsoil. We got to get the, hat trick, like trifecta or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I guess it looks cool in videos when people get 3 clips on one. So he talked me into it like that. So he persuaded. Yeah, see, I got tricked into it. But then from that point on, I wasn't
He
afraid
got bamboozled.
But it was cool because I wasn't afraid after that to try that trick on drop rails. Damn.
And sometimes the filmer being like having the outside perspective of watching you skate, they can kind of guide you. Like they see you do this, they're like, I know he could do this. If I just throw it out there, he might not be thinking it, but yeah, I like to do that whenever I'm filming. Watching people skate and then kind of also helping them think of tricks because they may not be thinking about a certain trick or whatnot.
Yeah.
I do have a question. Did Brandon Negrete skate?
He did, but
because like he never put like a clip of him, at least not that I remember seeing in his video. I didn't even know if he actually, I'm sure he had roots in rollerblading, but I didn't know if while he was filming those videos, he was also participating in rollerblading.
No, it was funny though, because I guess I was 21, he was 22, just a little bit older, and like we all smoked cigarettes, tried to look like cool, just like cool. He was a skater, he skated, but it's funny when we go skate, he would have like I think he had the Scott Bentley Oxygens for some reason.
And those were old at that point,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And he would just sometimes like I'd open the trunk to like get my skates out and there would just be one or something like that. I think that happened once where there was just like one skate and he would just wear it in case he needed to like follow you
somebody
and then stop before. There's like a gap in forever now. Like I think my first trick where I do like a line and then 180. If you like turn up the volume, you can hear his shoe make like a fucking shoe noise, but he's also rolling.
So he has like one skate on and one shoe on.
And it worked really well. He was able to do it. Like it was cool.
Like a skateboard, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I thought about doing that just so I can come to an abrupt stop because that you see clips where people are following and then they just stop at a ledge.
Yeah, you're like,
that's
how
really
the
hard
fuck?
to do. Shout out to like Sean and Colin Kelso who do a great job filming like that.
always like
I
perfect.
thought
right?
about just having one skate on and pushing and then using my other foot just to stop because it's hard to do.
Well, because there's a trick in like Road to Nowhere too where you can hear it like audibly. It's like it's fucking tennis shoe. But yeah, so he skated, but I never skated with him. Like I never sessioned a slider bar or anything. But we knew each other.
So you never
for
saw him
years.
like grind a ledge or anything like that?
No.
How did he like? What did he have to do with skating? Like, how did he know all these people? Was he just friends with everybody, and that's
Kinda
how he
like-
was able to like put together these amazing skate videos?
Well, because like how like Garland, Plano, and like Dallas, we all just were so close that like you just end up meeting everyone. He was just like in their I don't know like the like origin of like when he met everybody, but like he knew San Clemente people, I guess, the most. Cause so I don't know. It's funny. Like when he was coming up, like skating and filming, people like Ian McLeod are in the scene and they just got more and more attention. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It'd be someone out there knows more about my friend Trudy would know for sure.
I kind of turned this into a Brandon Negrete interview
because I always get
Chase.
sad and sentimental, but it's always fun to talk about him because like the kid that was in here earlier that bought the big wheels, he wanted to see some aggressive skating, and I showed him Negrete's stuff because he's like, I don't know who that is, and I'm like, oh well, so it's always good to I don't know, I do ramble as well, so
We don't really have an answer then. Did he start rollerblading or did he just know rollerblading?
Or did rollerblading
making
start
videos?
him?
fuck yeah. See, okay,
Because Us is like, he shaped like a lot of like Us has all the up and comers.
Farmer went out.
Happy, McLeod. I know I'm forgetting
Stockwell
others.
is in there, right?
Stockwell,
With that
like-
Radiohead song, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very influential in the rollerblading scene,
Shit.
and I never even thought about whether he skated or not until just now.
Yeah, because I guess he was really good friends with Happy. I remember that. Okay. So from there, I guess knowing Happy, then he would just know man, I don't know. I thought I kind of went off into a tangent, so I was like, that.
No, that's good.
Unlimited chase questions whenever we get a lull.
Well,
Shawn Michaelson said he bladed. He was never crazy good, but he had tricks. Usually
cool.
filmers will put like at least one clip of themselves in a video. That's why I was wondering because I don't ever recall seeing. See, if we would have had Instagram back then we would
yeah.
know. So that kind of goes to the whole elusive thing that you were talking about, like some people being really elusive because there wasn't social media back then. So not everybody had to be the center of attention like today, where you see everybody.
Negrete was
But-
the ultimate enigma.
Yeah, for real. Let's see. What else was I gonna ask you? Oh, do you have a favorite section of yours that you really enjoyed filming or skating? I mean, what was your favorite section to work on?
I think probably Meantime, just because. But I also want to say the black video with Lonnie, but it was funny. I don't know. I was like a little kid, and that was just like a big opportunity, I felt like. So that's the most memorable one. Probably the most fun, and like I guess just being in the time of my life that it was Meantime, because we all lived like off of like, well, I think you had a place off of 75 and Royal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it just seemed like there was a party, like a fun get together, like every Friday after we skated. And then it was cool. My social and my skating life, like circle, they were all the same people.
Mhm.
And
Like Meantime was the first section I saw of you that like
section.
I'm pulling one up.
After-
I'm pulling up Meantime right now while we
after
talk.
actually knowing you personally, because all before I'd seen all those sections, but like yeah, Meantime was like that whole period where I think all the groups kind of converged.
yeah,
We
like
started skating together, which
we
was
all
really
got
cool.
well, because we're all in the same age
Yeah.
range and like
Started hanging out like
Going to-
outside of skating.
yeah. And then we found out that we had music
Mm-hmm.
in common and just everything. Yeah, it was cool. It seemed like there was something new every damn day.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Meantime. This is Chase Rushing's section he was talking about. So this was filmed with Brandon Negrete, correct?
Yeah, and well, speaking to Jose earlier about Gorski,
Yeah.
he would be okay. Farmer and Gorski, if not Negrete, because I lived with Farmer, so he would at one point. I mean, or else I just pretty much stayed on his couch a lot. Well, because fuck, they had those dogs.
Yeah, that one fluffy dog that bit everybody whenever they came over.
He ended up living outside my bedroom, Rocky.
Rocky, oh man.
Rocky.
Yeah, I heard of that dog biting at least 4 to 5 people.
He bit Davy Blair, if anyone remembers that guy's name.
Hey, Davey Blair probably deserved it. I heard that guy was an ass.
And he bit Bianca, which that wasn't called for.
Yeah,
but
the dog was like extremely
Mean.
fluffy and really cute looking. It was a chow chow.
Oh,
So,
chow.
chows are mean as hell.
with like a little like.
So everybody wanted to pet this dog at Chris Farmer's house. And every time, like, he had to warn people, don't mess with this dog.
That dog
But if
is
he didn't
mean.
get to you in time, you went to pet the dog, get shit bit out of you.
Davey was warned though.
Yeah, he was warned repeatedly, I think. And sorry, Davy Blair.
Yeah, I remember
you
one.
get- Okay.
I remember one time we were all in the kitchen, just surround. The child was in the middle, and no one wanted to move until Carly or someone could come get the dog out of the kitchen. No one wanted to move.
Like a standoff.
Yeah,
Fuck, dude. It's he's well, like I don't know. When you see a bear run for the first time, you're like, "That's a fast fucking beast."
Did you like this spot, Chase? I always wondered.
Oh,
about
that
this.
was, well, okay. We would get drunk and then skate across the street because it was right behind the Kroger from the apartment on Frankfurt, I think it was.
Yeah.
And they would just randomly, there was like a construction site nearby. They would just drop random shit that we could use. Like, remember that weird, it was only like maybe 8 inches tall, but it was just a square pipe.
Yeah.
It just went for like 30 feet. That was cool. I didn't really like the spot. And that spot was, I mean, I did, but I didn't like any part of it. I think it, just the spot to be like a hangout.
I went there sober. Someone just to go there, and it's just like I don't know what these guys see in the spot, and I would see you guys get
that was
multiple
the spot
clips
we
on
went
that
to.
spot.
Yeah.
Because I think that was it. We're like, we should probably be productive. Okay. And then it was right there. Oh, I remember this day. It's weird how you have memories associated with just days. Jason Howard stepped in dog shit at my apartment. Michael Stein's dog shit, and he just put on brand new white shoes. It was fucked up.
Ooh, damn.
And it was
Generic-
right before he was going to drive to go home. And
Oh,
so sorry, Jason.
Generic Old Blader said, Chase, it's Josh. Can't wait to see what's in store with you. Illustrations and edits are 100% art.
Oh, Josh is tight. That's from my high school days, Josh.
oh,
It feels old to say high
like a
school
Thor
days.
sledge?
Oh yeah, that place.
Okay.
BMO, didn't he like Royale that scary the
whole
other?
thing.
Did he really? I thought nobody did that ledge.
Trump realed it.
Oh, that's in
Yeah.
that's by Danny's house.
Yeah.
I've seen that in person. We went. There's a little wall ride spot next to it.
You did the soul. If
Oh,
you
I
pause
tried.
it right there,
No, I tried to. Yeah.
that
What,
shit's
Soul
crazy.
540?
No, I tried to soul off the
The death
on the
part.
end.
Damn.
but I couldn't roll away.
Because you go by that on the train.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it the other day. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
That's over there by Greenville Stair Ledge, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's off of Greenville and Park Lane.
Here, let's play another section while we talk a little bit more. Chase, what's another one that you like?
Let's see if you want.
We got Forever Now, Road to Nowhere. I mean, do you have any requests?
That one?
Road to Nowhere?
I think Road to Nowhere.
Oh, okay, cool. Because the other one's like embarrassingly like old, and I had an effect problem. I put like a visual effect on every clip where you can't tell what the fuck's going on. Yeah.
Well, this one you had a Stelos, and
Oh yeah,
you said that's when you were killing it. This is one of the first times I saw you skating.
Those spies are 50/50s.
well, because those were, I don't know, they're just like a good Royale, good soul.
I always wanted to ask, you in I think it's Road to Nowhere, you have this section, but there's also a bonus section with the Smiths song.
Oh yeah,
What happened there? Was that the original? Was that just something that what happened there?
I think
I
that.
don't think I've seen
'Cause
that.
I love that version. I love it has the farmer clips in it too.
Yeah,
It's-
the
I
Corpus
love it.
Christi ones. I think that Negrete, he wanted to make it, and then he was talking to Dunkel because they're gonna do like a rejects collaborate, or I forget how it was, but Charles Dunkel wanted to use that song,
Oh,
and so he switched it at the last. Well, not the last minute, but I
so
guess
that was the original.
yeah. And then right
What Smith
there,
song was it?
It's not.
what difference does it
What
make?
difference does it make? Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I like that song.
It was cool. I mean, it worked, and I think that Negrete wasn't like afraid, but he was kind of like intimidated by Dunkel.
yeah.
And he's like, "Fuck, you can have it. It's cool." But then Dunkel didn't end up using it. But I was really into The Cure at the time. I think Three Imaginary Boys, like some special edition came out, and I brought it. And at that time, you'd swap shit and put it on like iTunes, and then load your iPod up.
Right.
And Negrete like fell in love with that song that he used for this.
And yeah, this is still obviously a great section, and the song is awesome. I just always wondered like what was the genesis of that
Yeah,
bonus section was.
well, I
Can you,
think
where is that? Can you see that bonus section online, or
looked
is it
for
only
I
on the
couldn't find
DVD?
It. It used to be online for sure.
it might, yeah, because I think maybe it's weird sometimes.
Yeah.
Shit just disappears.
I looked for it. I tried different searches. I wasn't able to find it. Yeah, man.
Oh, those skates, the Deshies, the McLeods, those were.
Oh, that's right there.
But with the two piece, they were the lightest like possible skate. It was amazing. Like,
Yeah.
You said you also filmed with Lonnie. What was filming with Lonnie like, and how was it different than filming with Negrete?
Lonnie.
And that's Lonnie Gallegos. And actually, did you see Lonnie's reposting some feet stuff? I think he's about to get his camera back out and start working on
Yeah.
something.
Okay, because I've heard. Yeah.
What have you heard
simi-
about that?
Similar things.
Has he reached out to you?
I did some work. I just don't want to, like, no spoilers as that
Yeah, don't
goes.
say anything you can't say.
But no, he's definitely he's gearing up. I think that's a good way to put it. He's gearing up for something.
Oh, I thought you said he's giving up. He's gearing
Oh, no,
up.
gearing
He's
up.
giving up.
He is enthusiastically gearing up. But no, he's excited. We've been talking more.
Is he going to come out to Texas?
I
Or,
believe
is he gonna, or he wants y'all to go out to California?
he might actually be here. What's it, April, right? He might be here in May. Is
Oh,
what he
sweet.
said.
Tell him to
Yeah, I
hit
want
me
to
up so we can come on. He can come on the podcast
Oh
and talk
shit!
to us.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay. I know.
I'll hit him up also.
Well, that's a cool thing. If you say it here now, then it's yeah.
Yeah, you can't forget you got it on, got it live on the stream. But yeah, Lonnie, come on the podcast. Let's talk about it. Haven't seen you in forever.
Oh, Lakewood. Sorry.
Oh, I've never seen that spot too.
I hated that
Fucking
spot. That spot
That
sucks.
was a dumb spot.
What about real quick? I want to shout out my younger brother if he's still in the chat. What's up, Christian? So I saw you in the newer Deshies there. Did you like those? The ones with the big sole plate?
Oh shit! That's why I have the Estios, like the TRS. It was down. It's funny that spot's down the street from where we're at.
Yeah.
And I fucking hated those Deshies so much, but I didn't want to upset like anybody because I mean, fucking Randy and Louie are amazing.
Were you skating for them at the time?
Flow, I guess.
Okay, they were hooking you up with skates.
And I fucking those skates, because those right there, the Zamores, I think they worked.
Yeah.
And then when I got those others, I said, fuck it, I can't do this, because I was going to California the next day. So we drove to Eisenberg's and I bought the last pair they had on the wall. And then I had those blue frames already. But yeah,
Was this, and if you don't want to talk, but was this after your, what do you say, confrontation? Was your talk with Ezekaway at Hoedown?
oh shit, that was scary.
Was that before or after that?
It was after that.
Okay.
So
You
I
went
didn't.
back to the rollerblades.
I bought them with my own money.
Wait, what was the confrontation with Ezekaway?
It was scary. I don't want to make him. He's a really nice guy, cool guy.
But it was scary.
He was trying to get a point across because
Was he trying to strong arm you?
no, it was just a phone call, and I think he wanted to get like a point across, but make sure he got across. And he was just like, he was, big guy in the industry, like just kind of, I don't know. I was scared. I was like, I got to do everything right. I can't fuck this up.
And this is Ezekaway Anderson he's talking about.
And he's like, I'll give you, some skates to try out. This will be cool. If I ever hear or see you wearing anything else than rollerblade, then I'll act like I've never seen you, never met you kind of thing.
Oh, damn.
But it wasn't, I don't want to make it sound mean. He was just getting the point across real quick in a phone call, and I got it. But
I thought it was the other. I just had completely different ideas of what that was. I thought he had seen you skating something else and came to you after that.
No, well,
Okay.
and then that was a mess
If I
up
see
though.
you skating something else.
I'll rough you up.
Yeah, and then they sent
Oh, wait,
me.
I just want to say one thing. I remember a clip of him skating in some overalls. Do y'all remember that? Oh, we used to
VG
clown on that so hard back in the
4.
day.
Is it VG4 and a King?
Sorry, Ezekaway. Yeah.
He was the one that was doing 9YCA with John, right?
Ezekaway is super nice
I
guy,
don't
by the
know.
way.
He was
Very cool
super
guy.
nice
was
guy.
part of
Family
it.
man.
He was
Yeah,
part of that.
super hospitable. Like he's
brother,
just a
right?
really gracious man.
Yes, he's
Yeah, he
great.
used to
I
do
was just a
announcing-
scared young man.
He used to do announcing for like, was it ASA or he used to do announcing
He did
for
IMYTA.
IMYTA? Okay, that's what Jose was saying.
Yeah.
Really.
He's
Hey, Josh.
also able
I
and
gotta
all
run to
that.
the restroom.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
We're just gonna
Abel.
talk crap about you while you're gone, Chase.
Sure.
I won't hit the table.
I forgot he was in part of the Able team.
Ooh, that was a big true miss.
But yeah, if y'all aren't familiar with Chase, dude, he was style god back in the day, as you can see, especially in his TRSs. Man, it reminds me of good times. I love TRSs. But he'd be out taking trips out to California to film these sections. I think he did more skating in California than he did in Texas. I think this is. Oh, go ahead.
No, yeah. I mean, I just agree. Clip wise, probably, yeah.
Forever Now. That was Brandon Negrete, also, right? Was that?
Yes. Yeah.
We gotta find one of his Lonnie sections. But damn, dude, that was one of my
I
favorite
love
Chase
that little
clips.
shifty out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chase. I forgot about Chase and the black deshies. That was a good era as well.
With the 2-piece.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever skate that setup? Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had with the, it looks like the Adidas stripes, the lines.
Yeah.
It was a D4K or something. Deshi
Yeah.
4K. I don't know what
Yeah.
the hell.
Those skates were ugly as hell. All Deshies were ugly.
I had
hated
them with.
I liked the way
I
they
had
look.
them with the 2-piece, and I had that skate.
Yeah, if you skated them with the 2-piece USDs.
Yeah.
Because I also skated TRSs with 2-piece USDs.
I forgot
and
they
three
came with their own soles.
and 3-piece USDs. Yeah, dude, those soles were hideous. They were so chunky. They looked like bricks on your feet.
I had the 3-piece soles, but I forgot they had those massive soles on them. Jeez.
Yeah. They were like bricks under them.
Yeah, straight up bricks. Oh, here it is. There's that 3-top sole. Bam.
All right, we're coming close to the end here, Chase. I did have a couple things. Let me see that I wanted to touch on. Just like your inspiration. Who inspired you to skate or even start skating? Well, how did you start skating? You can keep your origin story brief, and then also like who was your big inspiration back in the day? Would you say?
Shit. First started skating. Leo Parma. It's kind of cool. It's funny. I can remember him. I saw him skating with K2s. So the first skates I ever saw were K2s, and then I didn't see him again. He lived down the street, and I guess it's kind of funny because there was such a big. I guess I started with Lightnings. They just had so many of those. My timeline was kind of confused. I felt like I started skating when it had just started, but those are like from like 93 or 94.
Yeah, those are super old.
So I remember Leo, he kind of got me interested in skating. trying to.
Did you just like see him skating one day and thought it was cool and wanted to pick it up?
Yeah, because I saw him wearing wrist guards, and then I was like, why do you have those? Like, what? Like, you're young. Like, what the hell? He's like, well, I do, trick skating and shit like that. And just jumping off curbs seemed cool to me, I guess. And plus, our street was just flat. So it was just fun to get to one end of the other, like, faster than just
Speak
walking.
up a little bit into the mic.
Oh, sorry about that. I guess I just started skating around just for fun. Didn't have any friends that I skated with. That Leo kid, he, I guess, quit. When I started high school, there were two separate not universities, two separate buildings. There's like the North Campus, and I remember like the second or third day of school, Scott Quinn, he's like, I don't know if you guys remember him.
Yeah.
Scott Quinn, him and his friend Cody, they came over to me. I forget if I think I had like a Champion Bomb Similar 50/50 t-shirt on. I forget, it was a Pawn one, a Pawn Bomb Similar shirt. And they noticed that. They came over, like hit me up. They're like, hey, you skate? I was like, yeah, I kind of know what I'm doing. I didn't know like at all what I was doing. And so they invited me over to go to the skate park with them.
What skate park was that?
We went to, oh shit. Okay, I left something out. Fuck. Sorry. I'm trying to like breeze through. My first skate park I ever went to was Rapid Revolutions.
Never got to skate there. Heard a lot about it.
Well, because I started the last month that it was actually open.
Oh, really? Yeah, it
And-
closed down, I think, right around the time I started skating.
Well, because I feel bad. Chris Arnold, my friend that I hung out with before Scott Quinn, it was like 7th grade. He bought the Hoax trilogy. So we watched like the first Hoax, Hoax 2, which was like my favorite, and then Hoax 3. So I just basically, I didn't know where skating was like currently at. And so I don't know. My first inspiration, I feel like I'm jumping around so much.
That's okay.
First inspiration was probably, damn it. This is so bad. VG6. That was the first video I saw. Okay, I'll start there.
VG6. Oh, okay. I'm thinking of Hoax 6. I was like, the skate tricks?
Well,
I'm in the skate tricks. Did you see my clip?
Oh shit, the skate tricks. Fuck yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I do a Misty flip at Eisenberg's. Have you seen that?
I've seen skate tricks. I don't.
man, the
Dude,
skate
I'm a little
tricks.
kid. I like show like I'm gonna pay the dude $20 to be in the video, and then I do like a Misty flip.
Fuck,
Anyway,
I'm gonna.
the skate tricks was so bad.
I'm
Worst
watching the skate
video ever.
tricks tomorrow.
But Hoax 6, yeah, I loved Hoax 6. I'm trying to think
Oh.
which one that was. I know Hoax 5 was, I think, the California tour one with like Ralston Riviera and
Josh Clark was on there, right?
yeah, and
Jaggers.
On Trinity.
Jonathan Bergeron.
Oh shit, the black video.
But
Black Fabric team video.
when did you like link up with like Michael Stein, John Sullivan? 'Cause
Yeah.
whenever I was coming up or first started skating, that's who I knew you to be skating with back in the day. How did you hook up with those guys?
Well, Scott and Cody, once we like met up in 9th grade, they were always at Eisenberg's. And so I would just end up staying over at one of their places. They'd stay at my place because we all lived in Louisville. And that was like a 35-minute drive to the park. And basically, they brought me to Eisenberg's like every weekend. We would just chill up there. And Scott met Kyle Dixon, who was good friends of Michael Stein. And those two knew some of the cooler kids in the scene, I guess, because Michael Stein had bought a pair of skates from Shane Scour at Eisenberg's. And that was just like the coolest thing ever. The fact that he like
Shane Scour, Dallas celebrity.
yeah, so we like basically the fact that he had those skates, Michael's like the coolest shit. But then Kyle was making a video, and so he would have Scott get us to go to downtown Dallas. I don't know, it was cool. Basically through Scott Quinn, I met Michael and Kyle, and then from there just kind of I guess slowly built that OPT that you mentioned earlier. Because I had a friend, Wes, that I befriended later on in Louisville as well. And he was like my sidekick. Not sidekick. That sounds weird. He was always with me because I
Y'all
drove.
hung like two titties.
Basically. And we would, in one car, he would come with me every weekend. And I don't know. It was pretty much just from there, like just Dallas scene.
Yeah,
Eisenberg's
we had a really good scene
Really
back in the
good.
day. I feel like it's kind of moved kind of to Austin recently as far as skating goes. What do y'all think?
Yeah, because
But Dallas ran Texas for the longest time. I mean, we had the best scene. We had the best scene in the South for sure.
Well, we had spots, and like Dallas is so damn big, you could drive for an hour. Like
We're still finding spots. Like we'll find spots right around the corner we didn't even know about.
Yeah.
I do have we'll go ahead and start, like I said, bringing it to a wrap. But I did want to say you just got some icons, so we're gonna get some skating out of you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You
Sorry.
promise?
That was a little loud there. Yeah. No, I'm
Okay, so
excited
we're gonna
to.
get go ahead.
Go to Addison Cesspad.
Oh
Dude, we
shit!
should check
that's
out
been-
that spot. I haven't been there forever.
Oh hey. Well, because I think it would be fun. I don't know.
Little spot.
I thought about my first rel. Speaking of Scott Quinn and Cody, it was College Street, and I keep saying Cody because I can't fucking remember your name, Cody. I'm sorry.
It's College Street.
College Street in Louisville. It's like a 2-stair,
Okay.
and I kind of want to
A
go.
2-stair.
It's like where I learned a topsoul because you could throw yourself at it to where you wouldn't like eat shit.
And like if you miss it, you just clear it.
Yeah, you'd clear it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how you
man.
learned back in the day.
It's cool though.
Before we close it out, I have to ask about like the true top sales. Have you always done them that way? The sitting down, leaning into it.
Yeah, I think just because of I couldn't jump high enough, so I would just ball up.
And it seemed like a natural progression from your back royales, which were already really low also.
Oh yeah, well, Chris Burge, I guess shout out to him. He would basically he could convince you if you could do a backside that you could true topsoul. You know, just like by
Just by tweaking your ankle a little bit.
yeah,
Like doing back rail.
yeah, and he got me to make soyals make sense. And Walt Austin, I wanted to jock Walt Austin K2, fucking the gray soul frames on like the, those are the fucking sickest. Okay, biggest influence in growing up, it would be Walt Austin for like the sit down soyal.
Oh yeah.
Because him, Sagona did really good ones too. Fuck, I don't know. I'm all-
Abdul Colbert. He has some nice
Abdul.
ones.
locked in, and he made the fucking not Grycon, the funny USD skate. What were they called? The Cyrus.
Oh, yeah.
He made
You
the
them
Cyrus look cool.
You did.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go as far as to say that.
he got close, closer than anyone.
Yeah, closer than anybody else. Well, awesome, dude. Chase, thank you so much for coming on board with us and talking to us. You obviously have a open invitation to come on anytime you want. I know you're working here at Carrier Skate Shop now. So if y'all want to say what's up to Chase, come through Carrier Skate Shop. Be sure to check out carrierskateshop.com. Use promo code RBISF. And again, if you are in the Plano area, definitely check out 1418 Coffee. They're right next door. They got some of the best coffee in the area. Also check out F4W, which the website is feetandfourwheels.com. They got dope ass nostalgic style sweaters and hoodies, and they are sponsoring tonight's raffle. So if you want to enter in the raffle, just be sure to leave a comment on the video. We will announce it on the next stream next Friday. And again, it is only open to U.S. U.S. citizens. You don't have to be a citizen, but you have to live in the U.S. Yeah, I'm not open up
Oh,
that.
jeez.
But yeah.
Anyways.
he can only ship to U.S. But if you win and you're not from the U.S., thank you for joining us internationally, and I will find something for you. But definitely check out F4W for their dope ass products that they got. Let's see what else we got. Oops. Use the promo code for the next 7 days. RBISF at their website for 10% off, and also use the promo code RBISF at Carrier Skate Shop for 10% off your order there. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning into the live stream. We hope y'all enjoyed it. And with that, we're going to let y'all go.
Peace.
Peace out, everybody.
I just burped into the mic. Well, no, okay.
That's fine.